I start to feel the difference in the road noise. When it comes to acceleration, it's same as before, pretty blooming fast. Hello guys, welcome to Car Copenhagen, and in this video I'll take you through the new Tesla Model 3 from 2024. And in this video I will focus mainly on the driving aspect of this car and also other main important changes that makes it different from its predecessor. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. By the way, if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so, as we have many more interesting content like this coming up soon. Having that said, let's jump into the video now. Well, enough of talking. Now it's time to hit the road with this new Tesla Model 3. As soon as I sit in, I'm impressed by the comfortable seats. I'm impressed by the sitting position it's offering. It's really comfortable and commanding good visibility. One thing I need to be sure about the indicator button, and I need to make myself used to, it's no more stock in this car, it's only button. Steering wheel feels really solid and sturdy and helps to make really confident driving experience. I start to feel the difference in the road noise. This car is definitely more quieter than the previous one, and also with improved suspension and brake. When it comes to acceleration, it's same as before, pretty blooming fast. Suspension is really good and give more comfortable ride. Especially comparing to Model Y, this is way better. The overall cabin noise and smoothness has improved a lot. Overall, it's giving me very comfortable ride with a very smooth suspension. Driving this car in the city, it's gonna be pretty smooth. One thing I noticed in particular, the regenerative braking system, it's really good and more smoother than before. Let me make a U-turn in this car to see if it's possible in the normal road circumstances. And absolutely it was possible with this car. I really like the fact that this car can give you one pedal driving experience. I mean, in the tight traffic, you don't need to keep pressing the brake. You just take off your feet from the brake and this car got you covered. It will stay still. So my overall thinking with this car, the drive quality has improved significantly with this car, so the road noise. And having this new interior and ventilated seats, that adds a new dimension to the car. I will not say it's way better than the previous one, but it does give an impression of a new driving experience and with a lot of positive changes, which means if you are in the market for a new EV, I think this could make a definitely better choice. Therefore, I highly recommend that you book yourself for a test drive with this car to see it for yourself.
Let's talk about the exterior and the aerodynamics. The biggest change it has gone through is the headlight unit and the front bumper of the car. Also, the bonnet has become slightly curved to make it the most aerodynamic Tesla on the road, which makes less friction with the air while moving and also add more range. More of that coming later. While side profile remains identical, the tail light and the rear bumper has changed completely with Proud Tesla badge, replacing the logo. In my opinion, changes in the back are more prominent than the front and look more cool. The changes continued inside too. The biggest change is the removal of indicator stock and gear stock. The new Tesla also added ventilation technology in all seats. But the biggest change I like the most is the addition of 8-inch screen in the back with 2 USB-C ports. On top, they have made all the glasses acoustic with double layer proofing. Hence, it become more quiet on the road. Anyway, let's talk about the range, battery and acceleration. If we get straight to the point, it offers 554 kilometers with standard range version, and the dual model long range version goes up to 678 kilometers. But what is important to know though, this range are estimated on a smaller 18-inch most aerodynamic alloy, where you compromise on looks. But if you put 19-inch sporty alloy, then the estimated range is 513 kilometers with the standard range and 629 kilometers with dual motor long range. But what's crazy though, all this improvement they claiming
what they have achieved are actually from tweaking the design and playing with aerodynamics, where no improvement or changes are made to the battery or to the motor itself. If we talk standard range with rear-wheel driving system, it goes from 0 to 100 kilometers in 6.1 seconds, where the dual motor long range can cross in 4.4 seconds, with top speed of 200 kilometers per hour in the European market. Although some driver may think it's little less, but a stunning 15-inch center console can compensate a lot. The infotainment is always the main attraction and also work as a control center for almost everything in the car. Thankfully, it is one of the best in the class, if not the best one. It is very sharp, responsive and crisp when it comes to quality. Although the screen is the same, but the software behind it is actually updated for better intuitive experience. The screen also fit perfectly for the purpose of entertainment. What I like the most is the fixed bottom panel in the screen that remains same and shelter mostly use touch buttons. To enhance more convenience, they have put a 8-inch screen in the back of the cabin, which can either replicate the front screen or work separately to control the air conditioning and also entertainment, as it is capable of playing independent content that can be enjoyed with Bluetooth headphones without disturbing the cabin ambience. And that takes us to the practicality. Without a doubt, this car is extremely practical with tons of adjustments everywhere for your comfort and convenience. Storage are everywhere. They also appear in good size, including adaptive cup holder, armrest storage, glove box and door bins. Connectivity is also prioritized, as we got 2 wireless phone charger and a USB-C port inside armrest storage. Same continues in the back too, with 2 USB-C port. The legroom is very decent with little bit raised rear seat, which means as a rear passenger you will get more under thigh support. Not to mention all seat comes with ventilation technology, which means it can not only warm you up in the cold weather but also cool you down in the hot summer days. If you put it in auto mode, all of these happen without you noticing anything. How cool is that? Otherwise, the quality of seats, dashboard materials, all around ambient lighting and minimalistic design make this car feel really sophisticated and posh indeed. The storage capacity is also enhanced with the total number of 682 liters. Though I don't have the official figure, but you can have a guess about the size of the trunk with the rear seat folded. I think we'll all agree that it seems enough as per regular family needs. Last but not the least is the pricing. The standard range starts at 339,000 Danish crown in Denmark and 43,000 euro in Germany. And for long range it starts from 399,000 Danish crown and 52,000 euro in Germany. Though with add-ons this price will surely go up, but standard car is the only one we all gonna need in mostly daily use cases. Now, before I jump to conclusion, I like to give some indicators on how this function works, as I was curious myself. As we all know, there is no more indicator stocks and it's now in the steering wheel. So the way it works is you have to press once to initiate it, and if it was a real turn, it will stop itself after the steering is back to straight position. This is very normal with other cars, but if you want to stop it, for example, after lane change or just simply changing mind while driving, then just press one more time. So press one time to initiate and press one more time to stop. Secondly, the gear stocks is also not there. So you just press the brake and swipe the left corner of the screen upwards to go in drive mode. Swipe downwards to go reverse and tap on P to park. It's that easy.
Thirdly, it's got acoustic glass all around the car, which is essentially for stopping the noise from coming into the cabin. In addition, the noise absorbent materials in the cabin also stop it from vibrating around. Last but not the least, these small holes are serving as a mechanism to hold the door tight and sealed to enforce better noise protection. While comparing the door closing sound with Tesla Model Y, the difference became quite obvious. Anyway, let's jump into the conclusion.
All in all, it's a well-refined car from its predecessor, and with all good amount of changes happened to it. Overall, it provides excellent value for money and also with cutting-edge technology. Therefore, if you're in the market for your next EV, I seriously think it's worth your consideration. And that's all from me for now. I hope you really like this video. If so, please don't be shy to comment, subscribe and share. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, please take care and drive safe.